Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Jack of All Trivia. I am your host, Haven, the villain Pernandez, and I am joined today by my co-host, Timothy T.M. Smith. Hey, man, I know it's been a long day. How you feeling, brother?
Pretty good. Getting into another match, getting it started. So can't wait to see who wins with these two here.
Yeah, we got a brand new debuting player. Surprisingly, this guy's been we've been talking to him, trying to make a deal, bring him in the league. He's finally here, but he is not playing a slouch. He's playing another returning player, another guy that has a really good record in this league, a guy that is a heavyweight in this league. So we're going to go right to the interviews. Timothy, if you want to interview these gentlemen and see what their mindset is right now.
All right, let's start with our first person. You've seen him plenty of times before on different sections of especially music. He is the Purger himself with that weird-ass fucking mask, Brian Fernandez. Brian, how you feeling coming into this? Do you feel like you're strong enough with movie trivia enough to be able to hold your own?
I'm ready to go.
Alrighty then. Let's go to his opponent next, because that just creeped me the fuck out. His opponent, he is no stranger around here. You know him. You love him. He is the former MTS movie trivia champion. He is Caleb Mashed Potatoes himself. Caleb, the question I have to ask: are you ready stepping back into the ring? Do you think there's some movie rust? Because we've seen you everywhere. We know you take care of inner geekdom, but do you think there's going to be some rust coming back into the movie ring, being gone so long?
Well, first of all, thank you for remembering that I am a former champ. Apparently, the NWO forgot.
You vacated the title.
Don't worry.
Yes, we remember.
But yes, I don't know, rust, maybe. But I expect this to at least be a challenge. Brian, despite being the creepiest motherfucker ever, is a pretty good player. He beat me in a horror match, soundly, I'll add. So I'm not taking him for granted, and but I don't think I can. If I lose, it'll be rust. I think it'll just be luck of the draw. I'm not too worried. I think just gonna have some fun.
All right, yeah. Especially don't worry about the NWO because everyone forgot them. But I think that's it for the pre-match interviews. Haven, it's back to you to get this shit started.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the banter back and forth. Everybody wants to shit on the NWO. But anyway, we're not here about that. All right. Coming to the ring, he is the first MTS champion with a record of 3-2. He is Caleb Mashed Potatoes Hansen.
Thank you. Let's do this. Let's have some fun.
And his opponent making his debut in the league with a record of 0-0. He is straight from the depths of nowhere. He is Brian, the Purifier Fernandez. I didn't get a nickname, so I'll do him one.
Purger,
I thought it was the Purger, but
yeah. See, I was trying to think of the movie name.
Gonna purify the whatever. Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah, damn close. All right.
he's a weird motherfucker. Let's just agree with that.
All right, guys. Round one's gonna work like this. You're gonna have 8 random movie questions. You're gonna have 50 seconds to write them down. When we call your name, you will show it to us and you will say it to us. You guys get 4 repeats in the match, and you get 1 challenge. If you lose your challenge, you don't have another one. But remember, 4 repeats for the match. Co-host Timothy, are you ready?
I am ready, and I would like to clarify, too, the new name under the challenge rule that we've come up with. we have the JTE repeat rules and the challenge rule. We now call the Mark Boric rule after the free for all.
Appropriately named. Very appropriately named.
We should just call it the
So,
Harley
other than that, Haven, it's all you.
yeah, we might have to change that so we don't have a guy feeling like special. Maybe the Harley rule, since his ass loves that. All right, gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Then let's get it on. Ding, ding. First question, number one. Question number one comes in the category of dramas. No, horror? Yeah, drama. All right. In The Devil's Advocate, what city does Kevin Lomax come from before going to live in L.A.? In New York. God damn it, fuck that up. All right, we're starting off great.
It'll be all right.
Five.
Repeat that question.
All right. That's the first repeat, but you know what? We're going to give that away because I did screw that up. All right. In The Devil's Advocate, what city does Kevin Lomax come from before going to live in New York? The city he came from.
I still think that ought to count as a repeat rule because you didn't really change it.
That's right. No, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, one repeat for him. I should have just repeated the answer earlier after I said the wrong state in the beginning, but that was my fault. So you're right. Thank you.
Yep.
5, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. All right, Brian, what do you got?
Florida.
Not a city.
State. All right, that is the state. But let's see what Mashed Potatoes has.
I obviously got it wrong. I just said Chicago. So I know he's got Keanu Reeves has been in a bunch of movies in Chicago.
All right, I'm gonna have to word that question better if I ever use that again because I need to use the city and the state. It is from Florida, though. All right, your next question, question number 2, comes in the category of horror films. Name the 1987 directed Joe Schumacher horror film.
And we're not counting the Batman movies he did because those were horror to see.
Well, they didn't come out in 1987, I don't believe.
But they were horror to see, Haven. I mean, you saw them.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. They made me cry as a little kid and hide under my bed and turn the light on that night.
Was that just because the future of Batman at that point was screwed?
I don't know. I think it was the neon lights and the weird city. That was not a future I want to live in. 5, 4, 3. Pens down, pens down. We're gonna go to.
It's not.
Caleb, mashed potatoes. Nothing.
I did.
All right.
I put Jason X, but it's not that.
No. All right, Brian.
If I remember correctly, it's actually a horror comedy, The Lost Boys.
That is correct for 1 point. Correct for 1 point. If I would have put vampire movie, it would have been a little too easy, especially for these two. Well, Caleb is known to be one of the greatest players in the league, and we can't give him sucker questions, for round 1. All right, and the next question number 3.
No pun intended with the Lost Boys.
Sounds like some straight up NWO bullshit. If you're giving me specifically harder questions,
I'm giving it.
Sounds like you're going ahead and putting this in Brian's favor.
Don't talk.
I call it shenanigans.
Don't.
All right, gentlemen, let's get on with
it. Into it. Let's see how the round plays before everybody starts crying. All right, the next movie comes in the category of suspense dramas. In the film The Forgotten, who is revealed at the end of the film to be the one stealing children?
Crap, I forgot this.
It's a great movie. I own it on DVD. I love this movie. I was
making a pun there, but never mind.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. Oh, hi, Mark. if he's watching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Brian.
You
No
said the
answer?
character name, right?
All right, he doesn't have it.
Oh, no, I said the character. I was asking the character's name, and I said Jim.
That is incorrect. All right, Caleb.
Wait, you were asking for the character's name?
Nope.
I said Mark Ruffalo.
Nope. I was asking for who is revealed at the end of the film to be stealing the children.
Right. Well, what's the answer?
The answer is aliens.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Forgotten with
Yeah.
Julianne Moore. The
No,
Forgotten
yeah,
with Julianne
I
Moore.
know, but like Mark Ruffalo was the dude in that, like, whatever.
No, that wasn't him. It was the other guy.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that's just a weird fucking question. That's a
Yeah.
weird question.
Not really. If you've seen the movie, I think it's a straightforward ass question. Like, it's common sense. All right, next question. Question number 4.
Whatever.
Certainly
number 4.
sounded like you were asking for a character.
Yeah, you said a character.
No, he said
said
who was
who is
revealed at the end to
revealed?
be snatching children.
Who is revealed at the end of the film to be stealing the children? Mark Ruffalo was not stealing the children.
Yeah,
the
I
other
got you. It's
antagonist
cool.
was not Mark Ruffalo, and it was revealed to be aliens.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Question number 4 comes in the category of mobster films. Colin Farrell plays an assassin with a guilty conscience in what film?
Shit.
Oh, I hate it when Colin Farrell plays any roles like an assassin role after Daredevil.
Nah, he's way better than that. He's got like 4 great films that I fucking love.
Well, yeah, but
he's got 4.
but then a lot of people did that horrible movie.
No, this movie's actually. Oh yeah, all right. The one you're talking about, yeah, sucked ass.
Yeah. Except Michael Clark Duncan, God rest his soul, he made that movie.
And remember, guys, we're live on Jack of All Trivia. You can catch us 4 to 5 days a week here on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel and throw your name in if you want to play a match here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's go to mashed potatoes.
I fucking totally can't think of the name. I said Hitman's Diary, but it's not.
No, that's wrong. Brian.
I was thinking of one movie. Was it In Bruges?
Yeah,
No.
that's correct.
What?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emperors.
That's the only film he played
I was
in this.
thinking of the totally different movie.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
That's what I thought. That was, I write easy questions for our fan base and our players. All right. Whew, after 4
Apparently
questions,
not.
Timothy, what's the score right now?
The score, surprisingly, after the first 4 questions, Brian is in the lead with 2, and Caleb has yet to get on the board. Hopefully, that will change with our next 4 questions.
That is true. Caleb, he's like I said, he's coming in slow, but he's pacing himself, and I believe he's about to do like Sonic and burn through these motherfuckers and get these right. All right. Next question. Question number 5 comes in the category of sports. What sport is played in the classic film that we all grew up and loved? Teen Wolf 2. Oh!
I think I love the first one more than the second one.
Everybody does. Yeah. They're both fun. I mean, I can still put them on and watch them. They're both fun movies.
Yeah. I mean, the second one was fine. It's just, I always loved the first one more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The first one's cool as shit. The teacher, or the teacher. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, even with her short hair and that classic scene when she just turned around and looked and the eyes changed. Even when I was a kid, I was like, boing, boing. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian, what do you have?
Baseball?
That is incorrect. Mashed potatoes.
Wasn't it bowling?
No. It's boxing. Boxing.
Yep.
Boxing.
All right. Question number 6. Question number 6 comes in the category of comedies. Comedies. All right, you're gonna get a little extra time in this question because you're gonna have to write a couple names down. What 2 male actors starred in the film Men at Work from 1990?
Oh, we're hitting this movie.
I love what this movie was, bro. This movie.
I liked it too, but I'm surprised anyone would write a question about it.
Well, they broke. Oh shit! I might have gave something away. No, this was the first movie that these guys.
I know. I'm just the first time I've heard a Men at Work question. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I thought it was a.
Hey, I'm not dissing the question. I'm just saying this is the first time anywhere, Schmodown anywhere, that I've heard a Men at Work question.
Fuck yeah! I only write questions for movies I actually seen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go to mashed potatoes.
Luke and Owen Wilson.
No, they weren't relevant in 1990. All right, Brian.
Bottle Rocket
Charlie
was
Sheen
great.
and Emilio Estevez.
That's correct. The 2 brothers, Men at Work, where they worked on a garbage truck.
And then Tony Danza stole the idea for the field goal kicker from the crappy Philadelphia Eagles.
That is correct.
Fucking guy. Fucking guy.
All right, your next question, and this is the final question, round 1. It looks like, if I'm correct, Tim.
Yep.
All right, question number 8. Question number 8 is going to be in the category of classics. Classics. Brooke Shield and Christopher Atkins star in what classic film?
Oh, I know this.
Adapted from
this.
a novel.
Yep.
Brooke
Yep,
Shields
I know.
and who else?
What was that?
Can you repeat the question? Yeah.
Repeat the question, okay. All right. You're still, I don't know if you're looking for information or you're writing. All right. Question is, Brooke Shields and Christopher Atkins star in what classic film? 5, 2, 1. Pens down.
Nothing.
All right. Brian, what do you have?
Nothing. Can't think of anything.
All right. Let's go to Caleb, mashed potatoes.
Blue Lagoon.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
Finally on the board! Finally, he's on the board.
Oh, disrespecting the former champion.
Shit.
The former champion has a couple points already in this match.
No, he doesn't. That was the first one.
That was
Yeah.
the first. That was the first one. Yeah.
Yep. I'll go with the score update real quick after round 1. Brian is in the lead with 3 points. Caleb gets on the board with the Blue Lagoon.
All right, guys. Round 2 is going to work like this. Since the Purger, Brian is in the lead with 3 points, he's going to pick between A, B, and C. That's going to land an actor, actress, or director. So you get to pick. What do you choose?
I'll pick C.
C. All right. That is going to land on the actor,
Oh shit.
the Bud,
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Ooh.
All right, guys. Round 2 is going to work like this. Since, Brian, you're in the lead with 3 points, you're going to go first when we count you down. You say one movie that he starred in, that Keanu Reeves starred in, is going to be worth 1 point. Then we're going to go to Caleb, mashed potatoes. He's going to have 5 seconds to name another movie that actor starred in. And we're going back and forth. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. When we tell you, you're going to start. Timothy, did I leave something? Oh, I left the challenge. I left the back part off. Go ahead.
The only thing you left out was these are theatrically released too.
And yep, and at the end, if somebody gets an answer wrong, they're out. The person left standing has 10 seconds to name as many movies as they can within 10 seconds to gain 1 point each for the correct answers that they named.
Okay.
All right, guys. Caleb, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Brian, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to count you down. All right. Once my hand goes to 0, you have 5 seconds after that to name the movie. With Keanu Reeves starting, okay? Wait for my signal, brother, so we can make sure we keep score because it's a fast round, bro. All right, you got 5 seconds starting now.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That is correct for 1 point.
John
Mashed
Wick.
Potatoes.
John Wick.
Mashed potatoes correct for 1 point. Brian.
John Wick Chapter 2.
That is correct for 1 point. Caleb.
The Matrix.
That is correct for 1 point. Brian.
The Matrix Reloaded.
The Matrix Reloaded is... Hold on, where's that on my list? That's correct for 1 point. Caleb.
The Matrix Revolutions.
That is correct for 1 point. Brian.
Constantine.
That is correct for 1 point. Caleb. Caleb.
Point Break.
That is correct for 1 point. Brian.
Knock Knock.
Fuck.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
Caleb.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
That is correct for 1 point. Brian.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Woo! That is correct for 1 point. Caleb.
The Lake House.
That is correct for 1 point. Brian.
47 Ronin.
Ooh, that's correct for 1 point. Caleb.
Speed.
That is correct for 1 point. Brian.
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
That is correct for 1 fucking point. All right, Caleb.
Parenthood. That's correct. He's in Parenthood.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay. It's lower on my list. Correct for 1 point. Brian.
A Scanner Darkly.
That is correct for 1 point. Caleb.
Man of Tai Chi.
Woo! That is correct. That's correct for 1 point. I'll give you that. Brian.
River's Edge. Trying to think.
Give me 1 second to track it down and.
That was theatrically released.
Yep, I got it. Correct for 1 point. Caleb. 5.
I don't got one.
You got 3, 2,
I don't have it.
1. All right, now, Brian, you have 10 seconds to name off as many movies as you can, starting now for 1 extra point each film. 10.
Okay. Neon Demon. I'm gonna go with Street Kings.
Where the fuck your eyes at, bro?
Something's Gotta Give. That's about as much as I can name right now.
Street Kings.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. He's got 3 extra ones. While we go into while we let Tim figure out the scoring right now, I'm gonna say there was 2 movies. God damn it, midnight. There was 2 movies that I thought you guys would have mentioned, and that would have been The Replacements, the football comedy. That was not, and
was it theatrically released?
Of course it was, man.
No, it was.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Think Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman aren't gonna sell a football movie? Come on.
Yeah. And
it wasn't.
And the other one was Johnny
Mnemonic. God.
Yeah. That was, another one. You guys went obscure a little bit with some of the answers. When I was like, there was a couple there that like some of the romantic comedy ones where I was like, oh shit, we had questions before from this movie, and you guys didn't mention it. But I'm not going to tell you what the fuck it was because I don't fucking care. Timothy, you have the score.
Yeah, the score after round 2 altogether. Brian scored an extra 3 points for 13 points in round 2, bringing his total up to 16. And Caleb scored 9 points in round 2, bringing his total up to 10.
I scored 10.
And he got one.
And I thought I scored. I thought I scored 15.
No.
Because I got Bogus Journey,
16. Holy shit,
Matrix,
okay.
Matrix Revolutions, Lake House, Point Break, John Wick, Parenthood, and Speed.
Yeah, I only have 9 because your 10th one you missed.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Let's continue this shit. Let's do this.
I kept up with it. It was 16 to 10 in all for the total all score.
All right.
God damn. Okay.
So, what's the total score after round 1 and round 2 for these guys? So I can know what the
total
16
score.
to
Brian
10.
with 16 and Caleb with 10.
16 to 10. So Caleb's down by 6. Okay. All right, guys. Round 2 is gonna work. Round 3 is gonna work like this, gentlemen. Since Brian, you're in the lead, you get to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10.
3, 5, and 9.
3, 5, and 9. Caleb, you can pick the same numbers between 1 and 10. What do you got, brother?
10, 6, 1.
10, 6, 1. All right, Caleb, you got a little ground to cover, but you've been here before. You're not sweating. There's not even any pressure from you. You're a gladiator in this fucking league. All right. You pick category number 10. That comes in the category of horror. What is the name for your 2-point question? What is the name of the erotic thriller directed by Eli Roth, starring Keanu Reeves?
Woo!
Knock, knock.
That is correct for 2 points. Hey.
To be clear, I had that written down on my list too, Brian, when you said it in round 2.
Hey, that's how the questions crumble. Timothy, what's the score count right now?
I need to hit.
Yeah, he needs to hit his 3 or his 5. Yeah. Well, he definitely needs to hit his 5. His 3 will help him get more points, but he definitely needs to hit his 5.
Yep.
All right, for your 3-point question.
16-12 right now.
Yep.
All right, for your 3-point question, Caleb, you pick category number 6. That lands on everybody's favorite feel-good films, comic book movies. All right.
What, seriously? Feel good films?
Oh, yes.
So movies that make the villain feel good? Great.
All right. Caleb, for your 3-point question, who played the Phantom in the 1996 film titled The Phantom?
Oh, you should know this. You should know this.
I do. It's just. God damn it! From fucking Titanic.
5. It's closed 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, it's first repeat. All right, in comic book films, who played the title role of the Phantom in the 1996 film The Phantom?
Fuck, it's right there.
Woo,
Throw my goddamn whiteboard.
Timothy.
What?
5.
I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. 5,
4,
3, 2,
2,
and 1. Caleb, answer. Nothing. All right.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I think he froze. Caleb?
Ooh, I don't know. Caleb.
R.I.P. Caleb. R.I.P. Caleb. I think he died.
No.
I think he died.
Caleb,
He froze.
oh, okay.
This is a
Oh, there he
chunk
is.
of
There
editing.
he is.
There is a
Caleb.
chunk of editing that you're gonna have to edit out.
Caleb,
Fucking
Yep.
we got 3.
Yeah, sorry, my iPad died. I
Okay.
didn't have it.
You did not have it? Holy shit, the correct answer was Billy Zane.
Yep.
Billy Zane, bro. Holy shit. All right, Caleb.
Last question.
You picked number 1. That's going to be in biopics.
Oh, fuck you.
5 points. Biopics. Al Pacino plays an aging rock star who decides to change his life when he discovers he has a 40-year-old letter written to him by John Lennon. In what film?
Can you just repeat that whole thing?
Yes, sir. All right. Al Pacino plays an aging rock star who decides to change his life when he discovers he has a 40-year-old letter written to him by rock star John Lennon.
John Lennon. I mean,
This movie did come out in theaters like 2 years ago.
I mean the only
5,
biopic I can think of is with
3.
Pacino is You Don't Know Jack.
No, that is incorrect. If that's your final answer, the correct answer was Danny Collins.
Never even heard of that fucking movie.
All right, that's why I watch every. All right, woo! That's the end of the match. Timothy.
Yep. Oh. Okay, we'll go into the post-match interviews. Let's start first with our unfortunate loser, Caleb.
Well, say the score first.
Oh, for the score, well, it's 16-12 for the final score. So Ryan has 16, Caleb has 12. But going into the post-match interviews, yep. Caleb, I mean, how are you feeling after this match? I was surprised with the Billy Zane one you didn't have, but that was a hard 5-pointer. I mean, what's going through your mind?
I mean, I don't know. It just wasn't my day. I didn't have my mind right going into this. Brian outplayed me. Kudos on freaking round 2, man. Like I did not expect Keanu Reeves to go that far. I should have kept writing things down. I mean, I had 12 things written down, and they all got said. And then he had a few more. So it just, he outplayed me, man. And then fucking Billy Zane, man. I knew it, and it just couldn't come.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's I know I'm not gonna make excuses. It just was a shitty round for me. I didn't do well. He won.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I mean, it's sometimes the way they come, but I know we'll see you again in movies, Caleb. I know that because I mean,
Oh yeah,
you are the first champion of MTS, a former champion to say the least. So I know we'll see you again. And now to our winner, who during this match you could probably say is making a run for heel of the year, taking out Caleb Coho. Brian Fernandez. Brian, how do you feel after this win?
All I have to say is one thing. Done! You want to heal? You got one. I'm coming to purge on this league, to cleanse this whole entire league and start anew. The NWO will return. Mark my words. We will be strong and we will dominate this whole competition. Prepare yourself. The new age of the NWO will arrive.
Oh, hold up on a second. I hear the air horns. You can't purge anymore. Not until next year.
I can purge whenever I want. I can purge whenever I want, buddy.
All right, gentlemen. With that, two very distinctive statements there for our winner and loser. Haven, let's throw it back to you after that whole weird.
Yeah, that's what we do here, man. We are unscripted. We are unsanctioned. We're the engine that nobody thinks that we could keep lasting long, but we keep punching these other fuckers in the mouth, showing them that we are still here. This was a bewilderment kind of match. You know, you never know what's gonna happen when you get a new guy in the league or a new lady in the league, and man, we're just getting so many new people and so many veterans clashing that, man, I'm excited. This was a tough match, you know. And Timothy, you know, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm glad you were here, and I guess we should just, you know, Timothy, why don't you ask these people where they're from so we can head this shit out, brother?
All right, let's just go down the list. Let's start with our unfortunate loser, Caleb. Where can the good kids find you?
You can find me outside smoking my sorrows away. But also you can find me on Facebook. I'm Caleb H. On Twitter, I am the Caleb Hansen. I never tweet. You'll be really bored. And right here on Jack of All Trivia most days.
All right, Brian, where can they find you?
Twitter and Instagram and Stardust at Damn You Brian. You guys can catch me on this league, on other leagues as well. And like I said, the NWO will return and we will come back strong. Mark my words.
Our question master and head host of this, Haven, where can they find you?
I have the privilege of being one of the guys that is just here on Jack of All Trivia, man. You know, with Timothy, Caleb, Brooklyn, it's just a blessing to be here. And that's where you can find us on YouTube. If you like this match, you know, it's not PG-13. It's more for the adult crowd. But if you like this match, subscribe, like us on there, and you can find us on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia. We got 5 to 6 different leagues with the tag teams heading strong in 2018. You can play any division you want. You can play as many divisions you want right here, Jack of All Trivia. Thank you.
All right. And of course, I am always your humble servant, TM Smith. I am here production-wise running for Jack of All Trivia on Facebook and YouTube, the same name. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, get your name out there, get into a match, get into the action, get into the fun. And for all of us, that is Caleb, that is Brian, that is Haven. I am TM. We will see you next time.